Today we're unboxing a smart LED light strip. This is by Sonoff and it's the L1 model. Details in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So let's take a quick look around the packaging. It comes nicely packaged and some details here below. So picking color for light, dance with music, easy installation, remote control, multi-plug adapter, app control and voice control as well. Okay, so spin it around, models there, and come this way as well, and it shows what it's compatible with. So it says compatible with the Alexa, Google Assistant, the Nest and Tmall Genie. Okay, some additional details there. This one is the 5-meter version, and there you go, just to show this specification. Okay, nothing else. So let's open it up and see what you get in the packaging. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging, so let me quickly go through them one by one. So initially we've got a user manual, just a sheet of paper folded up, multi-language, just details on installing it. So it's suggesting clean the area, you can stick it on, and cuttable distances, so 10 centimeters on this one, and how to connect this up. Okay, and if we go around the other side, you've got the content on there, cloud connectivity, and that's it. All straightforward stuff. Then you've got another booklet, multi-language again, and that's just specification details. So if I open it up just to give you an idea what you get in there. There you go, some parameter details, Wi-Fi details and actual features of this, factory resetting, safety warning, warranty and limited warranty. That's what you get. Okay, then you've got a card for quality control, just suggesting it's passed. So that's good to know. Next, we've got the power adapter. So this is quite a nice design, I think, because it's got adapter points for different countries. So when they send this out, if you're in the UK, for instance, we've got a UK, if you've got another one for the US and Europe as well. So nice they're doing that. I've had products from other countries and always disappointed when that happens, when you've not got the adapter and you're hunting around for it. Okay, let's come in close just so you can see the actual output on this. So give it a second just to focus in. And there you go, output is 12 volts, 2000 milliamps. Let me show how to put these adapters on. Very good design to it. So take it, just clips into place, and if you want to take it out, you just hold on to the button there and just twist and it just pops off again. So really good design to that. And DC connector on there just to show. Okay. Next, we've got the actual smart Wi-Fi controller. So this is where your DC power goes in. Another connector looks like, this is not a connector, sorry, this is a receiver for the remote you get on there. And there's the point the actual LED strip gets connected. Build quality seems okay. Light and all plasticky. You've got the actual QR code for the app on there, and just to note, it only supports 2.4G Wi-Fi. So keep that in mind. If you've got 5G, you're going to have issues with that. Okay, next, let's take a look at the actual remote. Very tiny little device, and show the other side on there. So it takes a small battery, and it's got a plastic piece just to save the battery. So when you're going to use it, you just pull it out like so, and then it comes into effect. Simple as that. So you've got on-off button on there, RGB control on there, and different features as well. Let me give you the size of it. So 8.5 by 5, and the thickness is very thin, so about 0.5 centimeter, just a little bit over. So yeah, light, hardly any weight to it, and pressing buttons wise feels okay. So multiple ways of using this. So obviously you can use the remote. Next, the actual LED strip. So if I take this, okay, there you go. Build quality feels really good on this, I have to admit. Let me roll it out a little bit. Just nice and thick. And just to show, you've obviously got the sticky pad here, and that can be removed by just pulling that blue bit off. And all nice and rubbery on there, obviously black finish on there, and the actual LEDs just here. Okay, and straightforward to connect up. So if I actually take the controller here, and it should be a case of just plugging it in like so, and that's it, you're done. And there you go. Let me just show you a close-up of the actual soldered bits, so you can just see it just here. And nice finish on there. I have seen some where it overlaps a little bit and you can see a bit of chunkiness sticking out up here, which doesn't really look that brilliant. And there you go. That's the actual soldered bit. So yeah, looks good. Actually, how it's been connected up. Not too much of a protruding bit up here. So very good. So let's connect this up and see it in action. So I've connected up the actual strip light to the controller here. So next, let's plug in the DC power and get that plugged in on the other end. Very tight connection on there, so it won't easily come apart, so that's good to know. Okay, next I'm going to plug it in. Okay, nothing's happened. Oh, there you go, it's turned on. So now if I press off, turns off. Give it a moment. Just see it is infrared. Oh, that's annoying. So obviously you do have to point it in the direction. If I point that away, it doesn't work. So obviously you have to have that in a visible position. Don't like that. In this modern age, you shouldn't be having to worry about pointing in an exact direction. Okay, so next, let's flip through, try the different colors out. Works quite well. And looks quite nice as well. So let me unwind a little bit more just to show the colors on this. Okay, good representation on there. Just flipping through the buttons here. Next, let's go to here. Okay, so that's brightness going up and down, and if I click on flash, flashes away. Strobe, nice, and fade, and then finally smooth. And if I just click here, just white. So there you go. Works straight out of the box via the actual remote you get with this. Okay, so next let's make a start at installing the app and configuring that. Okay, so I've got my Android phone here. I'll click on the Play Store. And we want to search for eWeLink, and it's this one. Okay, let me click install, and let's give it a moment to install. Okay, so now it's installed. Let me click open. Okay, service agreement and privacy policy. Click read. Have a quick read through that, and then just click agree and continue. Next, you need to register an account, so let me do that off camera and then I'll continue. Okay, so I've registered my account and let's log in. And there you go, that's what you're presented with initially. So let's make a start at adding in this LED strip light. So if I click on the plus at the bottom, and we need to go into pairing mode on the actual LED strip. So the actual receiver here, and with the remote control, you just point it towards it and hold on to on for about 5 seconds. And there you go, it's flashing away. So that's in pairing mode now. So if I now click next on there, and I'm asked for my Wi-Fi password, so let me enter that in off camera. Okay, so I've clicked continue on entering my password for my Wi-Fi, and it's attempting to connect now. So let's give it a moment. There you go, looks like it's registered, and there you go, it's found it. So let's click complete. Okay, it's added, click got it, and there you go, it's appeared there. So got a default name in there, so let me click on there, and that's what you're presented with. So a number of different options in here. Let's go to the corner first and click on settings. So the name of the device, so you can change it if you want. So let's rename it just to LED. Okay, OK to that. Device ID is there, MAC address is there, and there's a firmware version available as well. Let's skip that for now. OK, next you can see color temperature. So let's change that. So you can amend that. Brightness levels, you can amend that as well from here. It's the lowest, highest. Let's take that down to the middle, and then you can quite easily change the color. Okay, mode, you can flick between the different modes. So colorful gradient, colorful breathe, RGB strobe, RGB gradient, RGB pulse, RGB breathe, DIY gradient, DIY pulse, DIY breath, DIY strobe, and sync to music. Okay, and it says long press any icon to edit. So if I hold on to this one, there you go, you can actually edit it. So that's quite good. Let's go back. And next we've got recent colors. Okay, in multicolor mode. So let's just change the mode back to colorful, and we can just pick a color like so. Recent colors, we can flip back to what we've previously selected. And there you go. Okay, we can share the device. If I click here, there you go. You can share it with other people. Schedule, so you can set a timer for it. See, if I click on new timer, you can pick your month, day, hour, minute. So very comprehensive there. A year as well, this year, next year. Okay, repeat, you can say when you want it to occur, and the state, on or off. Okay, and then hit save. Let's go back again, and that's it. Simple as that. And you've got a big button here, obviously, to turn it on and off. So if I click there, it turns it off. All goes grey, which is nice. Bit of user interface interaction. Click it again, turns on. Let's go back. As simple as that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show is the remote connectivity on that. So let's turn off our Wi-Fi. It's just here, turned it off. Let's give it a moment for 4G to kick in. We'll go into it. Oh, there you go, works straight away, no messing around. So actually have a button here as well to turn it off, turn it back on again. And if I click on there, you can go into the nitty-gritty granular detail on there. So there you go. Simple as that, no ports to open on your router, cloud-based connectivity, so you can connect to it remotely. Okay, so I've got my Amazon Alexa and the Google Home here, and I'm going to show how to configure it with both these devices. So let's begin with the Amazon Alexa. So if I click here, it's going to start up the Amazon Alexa app. Okay, we'll click in the corner and click on Skills and Games, and let's search for eWeLink. Okay, so the first one is the actual skill we want to enable. So if I click there, we'll click Enable to Use. Okay, next we need to enter in our account details for our app. So let me do that off camera. Okay, so I've entered in my account details. So let me click Login. Okay, so it's successfully linked. We can click on the X now and let it discover the devices. So I'll click just here. Let's give it a moment. Okay, so let's click on devices. So it's fine the other smart tech I've got. So I click on lights, scroll down, and it's this one here, LED in lowercase. So there you go, we've clicked on there. I can turn it off like this, I can turn it on, I can change the brightness, I can increase it again, I can change the color. Change it to a darker blue. There you go, let's go back. You can create a routine for it, so a bit of automation. So if certain action occurs, it will do something. Okay, let's go back. That's all you have here. If I click on there, you can edit the name as well. Okay, so we called it Kitchen LED. Let's go back. That's how it appears. So if I unmute it now, I can say turn off kitchen LED.
Okay.
Turn on kitchen LED.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED color to green.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 1%.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 50%.
Okay.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 100%.
Okay.
There you go, as simple as that to configure with the Amazon Alexa. Okay, so next let me show how to set up this LED strip light with the Google Home. So I've got the Home app here, let me click on that. Next we're going to click the icon in the bottom right hand corner, followed by Settings, Assistant and Home Control. Next we want to click on the plus icon here and we want to search for Smart eWeLink, and that's what we're after. Okay, so I've selected it and it's going to present a dialog now where we need to type in our account details for the eWeLink app. So let me do that off camera. Okay, so I've entered in my details. Let me click login. And it's saying, do I authorize Google to have access? So let's click login, that's fine. Okay, so it's added it in. And again, we can assign it to a room if we wanted to, or we can continue. Let's continue, click understood on there. And if I scroll down, in theory, I should be able to see it at the bottom there. And I can change it and give it a different name if I wanted to. So like the other one, let's change it to kitchen LED. So that's fine. And if I now come back to the beginning, okay, if we click on the Home app now and we scroll down, we should see kitchen LED, which is here. Okay, let it connect. Okay, and there you go, you can see it. So I can turn it off, turn it on, change the brightness from the app, increase it again, increase to the max. I can change the color as well. If I scroll down, there you go. Works really well. You can add to a room as well. You've got an option there. You've got settings there. We can rename it as well if you wanted to. Again, and there you go. Simple as that. So now, if I unmute my Google Home,
the microphone is back on.
I can say, change kitchen LED color to green.
All right, changing the kitchen LED to green.
Change kitchen LED color to red.
Okay, changing the kitchen LED to red.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 1%.
Sure, setting the kitchen LED brightness to 1%.
Change kitchen LED brightness to 100%.
Sure, setting the kitchen LED brightness to 100%.
There you go. Simple as that to control and set up via the Google Home. Okay, so next, let's test out the music sync on this. So I've got my Bluetooth speaker just here in the corner, and on the actual app itself, if I click here and go to mode and click on sync to music. So if you notice, when I talk, it actually changes, which is quite cool. If I hold on to the option, you can change the speed and the sensitivity. So let's turn some music on and see how it reacts. There you go. Seems to be working quite well. Now I'll change the sensitivity to the minimal. Give it a moment There you go. And the speed of it, you can slow that down. So there you go, works really well. So syncs to music as well, multifunctional, really impressed with this. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this Sonoff L1 smart LED light strip. Simple to set up, works standalone as well, comes with a remote control, so you don't need to connect to any Wi-Fi or anything, can work independently. In terms of smart tech, it can connect via your phone as well, so you can control it on your phone and you can control it remotely when you're away from your home, even set timers on there. It's compatible with both the Amazon Alexa and the Google Home. Simple to set up on both as well. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details in the description below. Thanks for viewing and don't forget to like and subscribe.